aggression.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Warlock.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Venomancer.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Slug.
Dire team pick.
Weaver. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Prepare for battle.
Less easy.
A little,
Coordination.
yeah, a little different here. It's safe to say these guys are pretty coordinated, and again, these two teams are actually sitting right now in the middle of the group. Top 6 actually advance onto the playoff stage. These guys right now are kind of in that 4th, 5th place spot even. So some of the upper teams now, there's still several matches to be played. So obviously not to give too much away yet. These are teams that you would no doubt be surprised to see. Not surprised as it is to see, make those playoffs. IG.vitality, I wanted to bring up too. They're coming off fresh, qualifying for the Kiev Major out of the Chinese region. So obviously a very, very good team themselves. With plenty of history. So in July, going to be on a signature Bat Rider in that off lane. Paparazzi on the Weaver setting up in the middle lane here, actually. And of course, get a short lane. Cicada playing that Juggernaut with the new Arcana skin. Oh boy.
Do you like this skin?
I do. I have to say, I know that the community has been somewhat negative on it, but I mean, I think it's cool. The effects on it seem pretty rad. I mean, I'm somewhat newer to Dota 2 though, so I guess I don't know. What about you?
Well, we both come from Holland, so cosmetics like this on were more common. The way the hero looked.
Yeah.
Dota players seem to frown on that a lot more due to like the new player experience. I think the community. Personally.
Perhaps. Oh, look.
Force Valve to make it.
That's true. There's a lot of outcry about it, that's for sure. Look at the bottom lane, by the way. Monkey King, he's sitting on the one lonely tree right here. That still remains in this area. Oh, he's going to be taken down, though. It's almost as if they baited it, but he'll be fine. That's definitely a benefit of a Bat Rider, though. It's making more obvious reason as to why they win him.
Oh, yeah.
Clearing those trees.
Lets you play a lot more. They're doing a fairly good job. Or thus far. Even played on the offlane, but I think they realized that help in the early. Not a hero fights enough. I don't know if it's just a fighter, but having the
yeah, he did get. I was gonna say, AA getting that chilling touch with his first level there as well. So I mean, they have kill potential perhaps, but it's just not. It's not going to be easy. They're keeping their distance and really open up this farm though for Slark. Jim, both the supports needing to kind of beat down here, but Monkey still flying around checking out that shrine area. Gonna see where Dogfights is headed. On Earth Spirit, there's that 2-minute bounty rune pickup. Middle lane though, again, Weaver versus a Venomancer. Seems like Venomancer's taking a lot of harassment here from the Weaver. It's just it's not a typical matchup. Is there an advantage you give either way though?
I'd say Weaver for 4 or 5 minutes. What? You just don't maybe really gonna pick like Whereas Weaver can sit here and just it's also very hard to or drop if you don't have a stop.
Yeah.
Hard to kill protect. Cutting
Oh, oof. Barrel roll in right there. Gonna whiff, but super. Enough time to react right there and go back. In fact, he's going in on a paparazzi. He's not afraid to play pretty aggressive and apply those auto attacks. Of course, that poison sting kicking in as well. So, getting the nice dot up there. He has the Ring of Aquila early on, and the boots set queued up even to be purchased right here. So, I've noticed this Monkey King, though, he's been lacking as far as levels go. He just hit level 2 in the meantime, as I say that. He's doing a pole camp right here. But, of course, this is the downside of doing a defensive trial, and the supports are kind of sharing experience with one another, and thus don't expect him to be amping and farm by any means. But how has this top lane been doing, by the way? LC's been going 1v2 against Juggernaut and Warlock, and look at the pressure he's applying, man. LC's having great farm.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
First blood!
First blood.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Getting solo kills.
Yeah.
Pays off.
Fortunately missing that right there. We're talking about the top lane, but it's sad. It seems like that dot just really added up on a Weaver, and obviously couldn't handle it in the end. So it's a good start for LFY, and he goes right back onto it. Paparazzi has a bottle, but first bottle in itself, not the easiest to be using here. When you have that dot constantly ticking on you.
Let's talk it. Don't think he... It's a very easy statement to make. Don't think you play against Venom mid often enough to own the support of the hit.
Yeah.
So if he makes 1 or 2... I'm gonna put...
That's a very good point. Yeah, it's one of those cases, you know, being a newer hero, seeing exactly, it's not really experienced playing against it, so maybe misjudging in terms of the damage he can actually put out, and thus the first blood kicking in. Now Venomancer almost level 6, so we'll see if he gets that Poison Nova at level 6. I mean, I would assume so. It's a strong tool, and even for solo kills, pretty high potential right here. But super safe to say he's off to a great start. The Power Tread's now next in line, and I'm very curious though to see what kind of item build we see on this Venomancer here. So keeping a side. Think the bell here. Oh, Monkey King jungle. You see Venomancer gonna help though. Monkey King gonna survive for now. Barrel roll coming out. Dogfight wants to chase. He's gonna jump to the trees though. And we got pushed out. The neutral creep actually taking him out as a result. A little bit of awkward interaction right there. So I guess he does fall, but technically to the neutrals, however. So maybe not worst case scenario. LC's fine at the top lane meanwhile, but yeah, I mean, again, that's if you're gonna be done right there, obviously that's a good case for Monkey King, not giving it up to the other side. But
so much better. Look at the scene. Well, 10 amount of pressure. Get nothing out of any good anymore. But it's jungling, just probably go back to the... Right now, he's not being... Well, that's why I'm winning now. Quite the support, basically. No impact.
Yeah.
Like...
Which, I don't know about you, but it seems almost odd to me that they really kind of put pressure on this Venomancer. You know, obviously, dogfights here on Earth Spirit are very hefty roaming hero early on in the game. Is that something that they maybe missed out on? Sending Earth Spirit middle to babysit the Weaver here.
I think they were right with him starting out. Get signed out by the free first. One time I bought it. Don't get the damage.
That upheaval though, setting up a return kill, or trying to not set a return kill. I heard that noise going. I got that lag kicking in right there, but in the end, obviously they get the kill to Juggernaut. They're going to be finding themselves up, people slowing them down, but no one can chase after them and secure any turn. So obviously good assistance though from Monkey King, and that's his potential to roam early out of the game and hoping to set up right there. No doubt an important kill. So he was the only one so far kind of doing decent for IG.vitality, and I guess in July Batrat's doing decent now too. But it's got it going down there. That's got to hurt.
Don't think he wants your Warlock to have it. Considering he can't really do much, like differently.
Oh no, Warlock, he's on the run. In comes the chase with Monkey King using that best strike right there, but the Omni Slash and counter. And they overstep their bounty time, including Dogfight. He's porting in. Smash. Oh, that's the wrong direction. He was definitely open to pushing back into his teammates right there, but in the end, they get the 1 kill at least, so overall satisfied with that. Ulti activated by Venomancer, meanwhile, in the middle lane, but Paparazzi avoided it, so Venomancer a complete whip with that poison, and now he's on a run. He does have that magic stick which he used right there to get a little bit of life and some mana pull back, but Paparazzi's going for the kill. It's going to not much he can do right now. Puts down that ice vortex right there. Does have the cold feet if necessary, but Venomancer will survive as Weaver needs to slip on out of here, actually limping away himself here.
He also would have died if the Venom got the time left. Go to the 21.
Oh, bottom lane Slark. He's forced to fish out of it, actually. His Bat Rider jumps on him, so not too shabby when a solo Bat Rider is able to force out such a defensive cooldown on a hero like Slark.
The other way though, like he used that
True.
Slark is now at a point where he's level 7. The bottom lane is not as competitive anymore, so AA squad's getting levels by the 2. Makes their lineup tough. Early peak.
Dire's middle
really
tower is under attack.
In ashes. Well fought.
Already,
Yeah.
That's not too farmed if consider phase through TMS Tread 1, Whitestone 1. He's top of the network. That's all the options.
Yeah, no, he's gonna really get middle lane super. Not looking so good though. Come to Chaotic Offering. They want to get Monkey King as well. They can't catch him though. But so the Chaotic Offering a little awkward. They had actually already gotten the Venomancer kill. But they can use it to push, however, which is definitely a benefit. Dogfight himself, he is going to be healed up some shadow. We're making his way back over to the middle lane. And they want to push this, but Venomancer's up in 8 seconds. Tower currently at full life. Got to be careful about that, Monet. On that Lark, he kind of pokes it, but he drops to half life immediately. So that up heal also helping keep slow him down. He does have a shadow. In worst case, and they're going to cut off the creep wave and try to prevent this easily happening. Venomancer, he's waiting to DP in. He has it ready to go, just waiting for the call. There we go. He's going to start DP in. Has poison up down the strike. Warlock called him, almost dying. Going to stay alive, though. Here comes a Q for Venomancer, but that'll be the Q for Weaver to fall on back. And that's the end of it. So, I'm going to kill Venomancer despite not getting the tower kill.
Really wanted. Nice idea from them. Yes, for Rock didn't look like he did. Objective. Kill was. Well, it kind of enabled him to get. Pretty big holes from LFY. And the lasso bottom also.
Jeez.
But nothing's going right for IG. The one kill on Venom is not setting them
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
up. The Venom back is not on the
Invisibility.
getting a tower. They can look
They're just in, and here's poison over though from Venomancer. In fact, yeah, he uses that venomous good. There we go. And nice blast coming out. Good catch, Weaver. Actually, he uses time lapse already. The auto attacks come in, and you look back. Yeah, he has power Venomancer right there. Those dots still doing so much damage, despite getting ported back and obviously unable to heal him up effectively. So that's a turn kill. That definitely benefits LFY. So the struggle's definitely continuing for IG.vitality. I mean, the one shining star is Juggernaut, who's, how about this? He's going first item diffusable. He's going right into it, man.
Maybe he's
Oh my gosh.
he's dead, but he ain't doing shit right now.
Just as we're praising the star of IG.vitality, you know, some hope there, he ends up getting killed and killed.
They need all the help they can get. Their game is not going so well.
No. Yeah, actually, that kind of brings up another thing, and I like talking about co-casters here is Juggernaut for the longest time. This in 7.0 plus is spotted lane. We have another fight being initiated in July. Using that flame break. Yeah, offering coming out. Actually, they are going to pick on and pass on here. Bonzo doing some nice spread damage. Monkey King's one's definitely pretty vulnerable right here. Weaver's in pursuit has a swarm. Not going to be using it just yet though. Monkey are limping away throughout the trees from tree to tree. The Balance Strike in the Primal Spring even. And he will actually survive. So for sure they're at least going to get one turn kill there with a chaotic offering use. And they don't get any.
Middle tower is under attack.
Now they have to get this tower, otherwise rocks down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm sure the LFY setting. They have to.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
LPC tried to make a fun play with the Ice Blast and poured it out, but I'd already scouted him out, so that's a free kill for them. So they at least get a hero kill with attack, so they make a little bit of use of the chaotic offering. Not the most ideal, but at least they push a tower with it. But yeah, so going back to the point that I want to bring up earlier before the fight broke out, Juggernaut, one of the best candidates for going this helm with a Dominator, but the late match it took yet another nerf. Are you surprised that helm with the Dominator is starting to maybe drop off a bit for a core item?
Well, when it came out, it was the most broken thing. Now it's... Don't think it's gonna... Start nerf a bit too heavy. Rather see the...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Definitely. Hands on. Bot pickup.
Yeah.
Wait, I can try 160G, then I think that'd be fine.
Dire's
As a
top
core,
tower
running
is under
around towards
attack.
the alpha wall, or just being a kills where...
It's a strong item. I mean, it was a very, very strong item. I still think it's definitely the potential to be really strong. It's actually top lane. Nice blast coming. Beautiful save right here. Not enough for a kill though. Despite this is enough. Okay, so they're gonna go down. Not enough initially, I should say, but they do get the kill, and that's what matters. The chase on the paparazzi going in. Plot the bug. Spell C dodge. Just a barrel and pops the attack. That's not gonna be enough. And it will fall back turn. So 1-for-1, but again, they take a Juggernaut at least. Continue to kind of keep him in check and slow him down. You look at the net worth. I mean, the top 4 farms. It's Juggernaut, and then you got Slurvent C from the other side. So, an exchange that LFY would like take, as they're gonna fall back mid here.
I think it actually favors like... Jug bought his old... bought his item. He'll kind of change off like that. And LFY hero top.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Oh, don't speak too soon, though. Well, I mean, it looks like they're about to come right there. Not gonna happen in the world. Lucky has a kick offering ready to go, by the way. Yeah, if you're LFY, you gotta pick and choose your fights very carefully right here. Sparky's up about 10 seconds. It's Monkey King. He's all stuck. A lot of attacks in the sword speed of light right here. He is gonna get picked off. And off as well. So now the flame break. Answer's in trouble. He's gonna go down the enemy slash, cutting him down and just let IG.vitality now. They're the ones that take momentum of this game. And this is gonna be a middle tower almost likely to top it all up, as somebody's gotta get blessed in there. There we go. So kind of take it. So yeah, I mean that's a little bit of a swing now. IG.vitality, all of a sudden they're moving here.
Sounds a bit more effective. Cores are just getting to the back them up. So now I think the game's gonna how well they split. 4 heroes right now. They want out of the.
Yeah. Yes, they do. You cannot contend against time. You counter ice blast playing stock fights in the back. There's the offering president of LC. Out comes the FPS lag because it's Monkey King time with the ultimate activated. A couple kills is Bat Rider and the Earth Spirit Wolf. Paparazzi still going around with Shikuchi. He picks up a double kill of Slark and LC dead as well. The Monkey King core. That's going to be a kill on AA. He goes down and there's the finish on a answer. A complete cleanup right there in favor of IG.vitality, even with the Poison Nova coming out. Not enough return on the side of LFY.
Radiant's
I
bottom
could
tower
analyze
is
that,
under
but
attack.
screen sorry.
Radiant structures
It did, didn't it?
But
Dyer's
all
top
going
tower
to
is
the
under attack.
I criticized the point earlier because
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
they committed to the fight with Nova. I think just pushing bot. Most of their spells kill us last. We might have. The fight just lasted so. Yeah, the joke time. Now the game's like complete point where LFY don't really have heroes to deal with what. And not with them like this, kind of not what Venom was really bad for him. It wants to hit heroes. Slot, he wants to hit creep, LC wants to pick up. IG aren't gonna let them do that. The way they're playing. Working. Yeah, they're gonna have to play the fight with you.
Yeah, Veno dead for another 45 seconds right there, as they're kind of chasing his LFY, but with Veno being dead, I don't know if they really want to be taking a fight right now. You know, kind of going back to that point you were just making right there with, you know, LC wants to look for hero kills, you got Veno maybe wants to deck, you got Slark wants to just farm. That seems a little scattered with the strategies. Maybe a hindsight looking at this round and being like, well, maybe it's not the best synergy here.
As I said when they dropped it, I think they need to be heading the pick. Fucking LC pushing you lane. So when IG have 5 heroes,
Yeah.
makes it look a lot easier. Every time IG's taken any kind of like 1-3 or more where it's more equal terms, they're going to win. Now their cores are a lot bigger.
Well, now you got the Lincoln Sphere on Weaver. You have Juggernaut with the Yasha and the Manta style, of course, in the works as well. So he just kind of went this combo different. And usually you would go the Manta stuff first into the Diffusal Blade, but obviously, again, making a high priority to get that Diffusal Blade ASAP. So he has that. And now it's up the initiation coming out from IG.v right here in the Omni Slash. Tears up AA. And he's dead in a couple of seconds. Sakai, he's going to start spinning away. Slark, he's nearby with that Shadow Blade active, but can't really find an opportunity. And, oh, it'll be just the one kill onto the AA. And they'll kind of reset here and look to push in the top lane still. Oh, this tower kill. It is, yeah. It's a powerful cosmetic there.
Yeah, no, that is legit pay to win. If you have a Lincoln
Radiant's middle tower
for someone else to put on you. Obviously, it's very small. Cosmetics shouldn't. But now I agree with Kate. I'm all for that.
Oh boy, you too quickly.
Oh, well, the second lane game.
Yeah. I mean, I agree.
Support. I want to lasso that or something. I couldn't see because he's
Yeah.
blue and shit.
I mean, I agree, yeah. Cosmetics should never really change, you know, information like that or make it extra difficult. But no lane super, he's going to be jumped on. He got up his Poison Nova, but it's not going to matter again. The out people open up and slow down Slark in the back, and you see how slow he's moving. Dogfight's back here is trying to stay alive. Out comes the Iconic right the last. Meanwhile, onto AA. Maybe not the most prime target, but super. He's going to help auto attack him down. Now Paparazzi's in pursuit so far. We're winning this fight. In the background of Slark looking to go back in. He wants to get into the line. He will catch it. He's going to shut up. And after what's going to happen? Oh, apparently it's going to be reset in the fight, and we will stay at the 2-for-2 exchange to finish it off. So, I'm kind of back and forth. Yeah. Yes, I know, but
He did his job at the start of the fight though, like tanked the initial for all his spells, made him debuff. He got Ferris in his Nova, and I think he got 3 in his kills because of that. Problem they're having is can't continue the fight. There's no one there that blocks people.
This will do.
I'll take that.
IG.v went in, got their initial kill. Aspects, everyone got to run away. The Batrider wasn't great from last time, it's probably but in the end, LFY will be happy with them winning it. Then it's more
ooh, they're looking for a jump, and now they're gonna go past these towards, of course, because smoke incoming. Now you see a counter smoke from LFY. Here we go. It's round number 5 right here, we'll call it. LFY, yeah, that's not a carpet message. Picked up right up, bad over to the side as well. Battleman's no up in about 10 seconds. He's gonna die though before he can do a damn thing. Batrider is dropping low. They got to pick up on Warlock. But a 3-for-1 exchange now, this time for IG.vitality, so they have the immediate pick on the LC. Again, Venom not having his ultimate ready either, not wanting to take the fight as a result. And the smoke kick ends up working out in favor of IG.vitality. This is going to be a nice transition. Roshan Pit. And a free Aegis for Juggernaut.
I think LFY won like this.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Like that,
I'll make you pay for this.
No.
I don't have an Aegis, just a point left.
That's a strong statement there.
If he gets dueled with Blade Mail, yes, he's in trouble, but now with the that's the only way he can fight. Fight at all. Yes, if he wants to trouble, but very hard to stop. Other things so what heroes? Including the battle. They have so much vision. One stick. Don't blink it. Hit their spells easily. So I have like the opposite. Don't really want to be dueling that target, it's just hard to duel it. Actually, it's only really AA that can pop. Not a hero that wants to.
Interesting possible setup right here. You have the Invis on LC. He's kind of scouting things out, but really just doing that, getting some information for the team before falling back. So I'm not going to go for openings here, but yeah, a couple things I wanted to kind of refer to. Just making your point there. We got Dogfights in Earth Spirit. He actually ends up picking up full-on pipe now. So talk about a fantastic item to have on your team against like the Venomancer alone. It is great to see that for the side of IG.vitality. That's just going to make stuff even more difficult now for Venom to be useful in these fights. And also, Slark, he's frankly been disappointing this game. For LFY, it feels like, you know, he's only 2-2 here out of 13 kills that have happened in total, or 27.5 minutes in. I mean, he does finish the BKB now to go with his Shadow Blade and the Echo Saber, but I don't know. What about you? Do you feel like Slark is kind of not necessarily been able to do too much here? Oh, no.
I think the hero is done as much any player could be doing this. It's a good flat game if he's ahead, but the second playing into this 5-man build, Mark is not so get up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Allow them to fight favorable. Go back to like the mid fight where I said I have a feeling I'm just gonna bounce off the right.
Wow, yeah, that was a very quick kill onto the Juggernaut right there. So, as you mentioned, he just popped. Really not the most cost there.
Let's hit two.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to fall back now as they're uncomfortable pushing any further without the Aegis. So much for being unkillable. Definitely killable right there. You were wrong, sir.
Well, situation weren't willing to defend him at all. It's very easy when you. Possible.
That's true.
It's really good for LFY with no HP.
Yeah.
They want to play Western. They actually feel like right? Not so sure they are gonna like win the fight, but very much
Golden Blade.
before it was.
And LPC here, he is a long road ahead to get that axe, but he's working on it. Of course, he had the hand of mines for a little bit now, but has the 1,000 gold saved up. None of the items for the axe even purchased just yet, so 200 in total is the number we're looking at, and that's the I prefer that because an axe on an apparition basically just feels necessary to have, right? Like the hero, he's useful without it, but he really is amplified once he gets item. So, go for that here. See, look at that.
Hey,
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
if the game were to hero like
I'll take that.
but a lot of people pick the hero for the players for the ult. Find any more use other than that. Monkey King? The Bastion though.
Radiant's
Oh,
top
my
tower
God.
is under attack.
It's actually useful.
It's become useful all of a sudden. Alright, we'll see if White here in a Monkey King. Yep.
I'd like to see the hero
Radiant's
as well.
top tower has fallen.
I've cast it a couple times actually since he's come out 7.03, and both of the games before this one he actually did very well. This is the first one that I'm seeing that he is not doing too well, so kind of satisfactory for me, but it's understandable obviously, and he has that power. I think the biggest thing is that his early game wasn't necessarily that useful. He was kind of playing as part of a defensive tri lane and being very heavy early on in the game and maybe setting up kills in the other lanes, which is what I saw like in the previous games with the hero. That what seemed to kind of make him so powerful, yeah, at least in the earlier part. But
Hey, that's this one. Kind of shape. We even had to play this like big rest.
What have we here?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, a lot more. Yeah, instead of being 4 aggressive heroes around. Plays on the map. I think I'm trying to get. But even then, it's not. Reaction time. Generally.
yeah,
He's pretty tanky.
at this level you expect that Weaver could still definitely react. But I mean, even seeing the Heaven Tower, right? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I was going to bring that up earlier, but perhaps that's alone and I'm just kind of the Lincoln says being at versus anything, but
Kevin Talbot.
yeah.
Gonna want it. Especially Slack. so it's easy.
Oh, yeah, this game is completely taking a turn, man. I mean, it's actually pretty good action throughout most of this game. Maybe 30 minutes at least, but as we've got past the 30-minute mark now, about 34 minutes into this game, it's been very, very slow. Both teams very hesitant. I assume another Roshan. Oh yeah, they're in and out of him. He's going to be spawning any second here, so the next Roshan feels like that's probably what IG.vitality, at least especially, is waiting for. And then going to be picking that up as he's going to respawn right here. And then let's each after that. But want to get that first. It's not going to be easy. You're going to scout it out. No, that's what else meant. He's going to make
Typical Dota, though. Leave a team one day. The other team doesn't.
Oh, wow. The catch actually kind of Monkey King, or maybe vice versa, but he's up here, throws himself in the air. Now Dogfight's going to try to assist. Meanwhile, the pack over here. Out comes a chaotic offering. Bam, it's her falls. GG being called. Just like that, LC goes down, and DC's coming out. Wow. I can't kind of end all of a sudden. When the fight started, and then it's over. Just sitting here talking about how things have all been really slow. We're gonna wait for another Roshan, and